Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday and that means it is meeting topic and weigh-in. Hopefully you can hear me because it is a little bit noisy outside. It is a gorgeous day here in Jersey and people are out working in their yards and have all kind of machines going. It was too nice to sit inside and do this, so let's get started. First topic, weigh-in. I knew it was going to be ugly. I had a rough weekend. Way too many treats. Way too many. And I knew it. I knew why I was doing it. No self-control. That 2.8 pounds I lost last week, got 2 of it back. I have zero excuses. None. I'm not blaming it on, the crazy things going on with my menopausal body. I am not blaming it on water retention. I am not blaming it on the heat. I ate too much. I did. And I paid the price. So back at it and back at it hard. And that is what I need to do. I was never, the whole time I was losing, I never had a problem on the weekends. Never. Now all of a sudden, the weekends are becoming my weekend. Nope, not anymore. So hopefully we'll knock those 2 pounds off this week. I'm not expecting to knock them all off, but we'll see. Because it usually takes me 2 weeks. 2 weeks of being really, really good. And then I do well. So we'll see what happens. Can't beat myself up over it because I did it. And while I was doing it, I knew I was doing it. So now I just got to get back to it. And that's what I'm going to do. So that was my abysmal weigh-in. Not unexpected. And then let's talk about this week's topic. It is say goodbye to critical self-talk and hello to a stronger mind. And we say this all the time. Create and repeat a self-compassionate affirmation to use during any setbacks or challenges. Think about how you would supportively talk to a friend. That's all well and good. And it's good. It's good to say, you know what, you had a setback, let's move forward, let's do this, but you can't keep doing it forever. That's one of the things I find with a lot of like support and stuff like that. It's okay, we can start over tomorrow, You're gonna run out of tomorrows. You can't start over every day. I know this is tough love and this is not what you want to hear. I know that. Yes, tomorrow's a new day. But if you keep up the same behaviors, it's not going to change. Tomorrow might be a new day, but if you're doing the same darn thing's going to happen. And that's what I need to tell myself. Yes, I can tell myself to have a little grace. I can tell myself, especially during trying times. This weekend was not a trying time. This weekend, I didn't shut the pie hole. So there is no grace for me this weekend. It was 100% me. 100%. Now, how Doug managed to drop 4 pounds, I don't know.
But I worked my ass off, that's how.
Would you stop saying bad words? I hope you didn't hear that because it's too hard to bleep it out. He did. He worked really physical work this week on the coop and stuff. That's probably how. And I probably ate a lot more than he did, to be honest with you. I probably picked a lot more than he did. But, Anyway, so I would always be positive to a friend and, tell them that, they need to start over and they need to just focus and all that. But sometimes it gets to the point where we have to just take the bull by the horns and say, enough. Yes, it's a new day. Yes, it's a new week. Yes, it's a new mindset. But unless you keep it going, it's not going to help because we can start over every day, but all you're doing is spinning your wheels. We have to make this commitment. And this talk is mostly to myself because I probably wouldn't talk to my friend like this. But I'll talk to myself like this, which is the complete opposite of what the weekly is about this week. Yeah, I know. Why do you even watch me? Why? But yes, have a little bit of grace on yourself, but remember that we have to buckle down. We have to. It says list phrases that you feel that have felt comforting in the past. words you've heard, advice you've given, encouragement. I can overcome this. I can succeed. I am strong. And that's great. And we all need positive affirmation. But I need to add some, shut your pie hole. You don't need that tortilla chip. Are you really hungry? Eat some broccoli. That's the kind of stuff that I need, because that's the kind of stuff sometimes that works better for me. And we're all different. Yes, I can tell myself, maybe next to the eat some broccoli, I can put you can do this. But I need both. I need a little tough love. And if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you know I'm about the tough love. I am about the tough love with my kids, with my spouse, with everybody. It's just how I am. It's love, it's just tough love. It says, which ones might help you the next time you're struggling? Circle them. Jot them down and display them where you'll see them and reread them often. Yeah, I put a before picture on my fridge. Yup. Tape it to the tortilla chip bag. Yep, I'm not going back. I am not going back. Nope. I was just talking to someone the other day who was telling me about a family member that lost 200 pounds, did fantastic, gained it all back. I'm scared to death of that. I am scared to death of that. I am scared to gain back 60 pounds, 60 plus pounds. And that's what I have to remember for me when I'm reaching into that bag of chips, when I am taking an extra scoop of ice cream, when I am not counting those 5 pretzels that I just stuck in my mouth or whatever it is. That is what I need to remind myself. Yes, I can tell myself that I can do this. I've done it before. I have control, but I also need to tell myself, knock it off, because that's what I'm about. So find what works for you. If sunshine and roses doesn't work for you, then don't do it. Go the tough love route. If tough love doesn't work for you, if that just makes you resentful, then go the sunshine and roses route. Find what works for you and run with it. That's what we have to do. Tell me what works for you, and I'll do that for you. Shoot me an email. Tell me you want sunshine and roses, you got it. Shoot me an email. Tell me you want tough love, you got that. I'm adaptable. So, you know, they go on to say that studies show that being kind to yourself helps you respond positively and effectively to setbacks. It doesn't work for me, because I'm just like, yeah, I can just start again tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'll eat that cupcake. I can start again tomorrow. Can't eat that cupcake every day, and I can't start again the next day every day. I can, but I'm just going to be spinning my wheels and staying where I'm at, or gaining more. So I need to have a little bit of tough love in there. So that is this week. Totally, really didn't tell you what Weight Watchers wanted us to tell you. Well, they don't want me to tell you anything because they don't pay me to do this. So I guess I can say whatever I want. Right? Right. You know, whatever works for you is what it comes down to. Whatever works for you. And like I said, I'm here for you. If you want the sunshine and roses, you tell me that, and that's what I'll give you. You want the tough love? I'll give you that, because I'm here to help. And you guys are here to help me, so give me tough love. Tell me in the comments below, shut your pie hole, Joni. Step away from the tortilla chips, Joni. Yeah. So the recipe of the week is egg roll bowls. You know, this recipe has been around forever. They totally don't make it anything like I make it. Everybody has their own way of making it. They make it with ground pork, which I guess is what's in an egg roll. They make it with apricot preserves and hot sauce. I don't do any of that. I use shrimp actually, because I prefer a shrimp egg roll. And I use soy sauce and rice vinegar and sesame oil. I don't put fresh ginger in it. I just sprinkle some of the squeezy ginger that you keep in the fridge, garlic, that kind of stuff. But tailor it and make it the way you want it. But it is on the app if you are a WW member. the way they do it. It's 4 points on all plans. I think mine comes out to 0 or 1 point for the sesame oil on green and purple, blue and purple. So I just prefer the shrimp. But anyway, that is it. Yeah, I know. I seem like an angry old lady today, didn't I? It's hot, it's muggy, and I'm a little bit tired. So there you have it. Sunshine and roses, tough love. Your choice. Just do what works for you. Because what works for you is the right way to do it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If it doesn't work for Sally, it doesn't work for Beth. As long as it works for you, it's the right way. Have a great day, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow for a full day of eating. It's getting really tough to film with this end of the school year here because we've been really busy here at Mommy Joan's school for precocious children. A lot of outside play and things like that, so just really hard to film, but I will try to do a full day of eating for you tomorrow. And of course Friday I will be back with my menu. Grocery haul isn't going to be until next week because we are hoping to get that done over the weekend. We'll see. We kind of really need some groceries. Have a great day, everyone, and I will talk to you soon.